Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you call for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they don't follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shine, they ought to love one another. And they doing it.
We're in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible, because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and Sixth Shield General, 4th in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. March up. Barak. Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to Priest General Lahab.
Come on, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
Welcome to Isupk Detroit. Check us out on all social media platforms. Classes are Monday through Saturday. Monday is the history class from 7 to 9 p.m. Tuesday is scripture breakdown. Wednesday is biblical law class. Friday, Lashawan Kodash, Hebrew language. Saturday, the Sabbath service. Check out our community service program. We have food and clothing drives, helping the people in need. And we also have felony expungement services available. Join us and get involved.
West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
UPK soldiers got them killers with me, and I don't fuck with every spot cause it's too iffy. Real motherfucking prophet cause the Lord with me, but don't get that shit twisted, I got Drake's with me. Yeah, bitch, and that whole 50. Run up on me wrong, you gon' catch 60. Wait, you gon' catch 20, the other 30 for your homies, bitch, I got plenty. And I'll shoot this motherfucker till that clip empty. Taking orders from your bitch, you a fucking simpy. Shit, should be televised. The way I'm cutting niggas up, bitch, I'm a samurai. Niggas swear they in the troop, but telling hella lies. Stumping like you Greek, bitch, you Hellenized. The revolution gon' be televised, and what I see in my vision gon' leave you petrified.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
UPK soldiers lead cowards in awe. So fuck a gas stop, I came with 6 pumps in my car. My niggas ready to swing, we like kids at the park. So touch a chair around this bitch and we breaking your jaw. They think we Christian, but we not. Nothing about us is soft. I don't know what you niggas on, but that shit get you off. We booted up. We came to take zones for real. Black 40 under my garment, I be dressed to kill. Fourth dimension sitting linger, I be fresh for real. Putting scripts on your corners, but these here ain't pills. We rock covers. You official if you know those drills. Bread and water, you official if you know those meals. Yeah, you niggas soldiers get rolled over. You got police in your pocket, I got a judge in my holster. Oppressors out to get us, so remain sober. Or be chained to them chains till there's nothing that remains of us. A cult leader like Christ, we got the same culture. I bang on them, tell my enemies the reign's over. I up the sig and keep pulling like a chain smoker. The game ain't changed, one West stayed the same on them.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Niggas talking prophets, yeah, we got plenty. We the reason why it's Israelites around the city. Karkazak tells a rock, bring Shamar out. We about to slide on them, see what niggas talking about. Young dog think he wise cause he a Kim head. That shit lame, they didn't survive, nigga, Kim is dead. Where I'm from, little nigga, is a dirty game. I pledge allegiance to Yahweh, bitch, I'm UPK. Huh, nigga, let's talk bodies. Set up on your corner, wake up everybody. Big priest until I'm dead deceased. The mission is complete until you're off the street. So y'all on the internet stumping down the street. But take the poor and the weak. Touch a sister or a brother, you gon' be sleep. But take the poor and the weak.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
Fucking with the brothers, then I'm giving out major pain clip full of ball heads. I'm shooting out Damon Wayne's driven ambition. I ain't never changing lanes. Wise as an old man, but I ain't slanging cane. This ain't a game, this shit way deeper than rap. You speaking the cap, but the shit y'all speaking is cap. I'm 5,000, but I still keep it a stack. I'm in the truth, not cause back then I was seeking the fact. Cry aloud for the niggas that's deep in the back. And the Lord with me, ain't no reason for keeping the strap. We peep the attacks, niggas say we ain't speaking the facts. Stealing breakdowns every time we teaching in class. Niggas snitching, y'all out here squeaking with rats. We be on the street corners teaching that Jesus is black.
We on 125th Street, Harlem, nigga, you see where we at?
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga.
All right. Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabrakathan to the Akim. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Alatah, Bashem Yahweh Shah to the Akwathium. Once again, this is the Detroit Isupk Law Class under Commander General Yohana. I am Officer of 1,000 Awaja, and my main man is Officer. Actually, introduce yourself, brother.
Gone, sir. Precinct Officer 500, Taz
Rocking the law class out with y'all today, man. If y'all can, take a second to like, share the classes, man, so we can get this truth out here. It's like one of the most important things we can do. If y'all seen like the times that we in and the things that's going on inside of the world today, man, you can see that we're getting closer and closer to the end. So it's so important that we share these classes and push this truth out there to wake our people up, man. There's nothing better than having your identity and knowing who you are. Think about what we in as far as this month. About to have grown black men walking around in Santa hats. That's what we've been reduced to, man. The Lord said we are Yasha Allah. We are princes of the power, man. That's right. And we walking around in Santa Claus costumes. All right. So that's the importance of us having our identity, our culture, and our way of life back, man. So we can put on what the Lord has for us and what the Lord wants us to have versus some nonsense inside the world, man. We've done that far too long, man, and it has failed us. It has failed. Look at how we live inside of this country that we in. All right, under the oppressor. Look at how we live, and look how every other nation live deliciously off us, man. It's time for us to come back to who we are. That's right. And put on, like what the scriptures say, put on the full armor of the Lord. All right. So just you could do your part by sharing the classes, okay? You can do your part by sharing the classes, man, and pushing this truth out there. Do we sound too wide online, Tazara? Can you tell? No, I got it right here, Salaki. Okay, yeah, we too wide. We too wide. All right, so with that being said, man, we're going to talk about adultery today, man. The law of adultery. All right. And of course, if you have any questions on or off topic, put it in the chat and I'll get to them. If I accidentally miss them for whatever reason, just come back the following week with the question. Your question will get answered. All right. And if for whatever reason I can't, your question will get answered. Don't you worry about that. Just put it in the chat. Your question will get answered. All right. So today we're going to start with Leviticus 20 and 10. And it's important that we go over these scriptures like this, man, because adultery is a thing that plagues the black community. It hurts us because it hurts the family structure, which is like the most important thing that we have. Like, why do you think they over-sexualize you and push you as sex symbols? Why do you think they put Meg Thee Stallion, Carly B? I mean, Carly B and what's the other lady name with the red face? Red, Sexy Red. Why do you think they push all of this on y'all? Okay? Christ is coming back. And the most important thing to a lot of us is twerking. With Christ coming back. All right?
I could serve, I could.
Con, go please.
You know, that's heavy because if you check out, just say since you brought up the rappers, the rap industry, if you look at the women of rap and you look at the ones that's really what they call successful, it's all the ones that's teaching our people, that's pulling our people further away from the Lord. The ones that's really talented that raps and don't show their body and do all of that. These the ones that the oppressor don't promote. We don't see them on TV nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's real heavy right there.
And I'm just gonna stick to this thing right before. I'm gonna try not to get us too far off the point. But we didn't have, like when we was growing up, we had MC Light. They wasn't doing all that. Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't doing all that, man. It wasn't all that. That junk was never getting. You saw them dancing, but they was dressed and doing dance routines and all kind of the kid and play with the little foot shit. You know what I mean? We wasn't doing. They wasn't doing this, man. They coming out naked.
Yes.
Like, what in the hell is going on? All right. So that's why we going. It's important that adultery, because like some of the scripture, I don't want to jump too far ahead, but it's unlawful for a reason. The punishment of adultery is death for a reason, because of the destruction that it does. It doesn't allow us to build the way the Lord wants us to build. All right. So let's get you got that Ataza Rock 20 and 10.
Con, sir.
Okay, you read that.
This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife.
With another man's what?
With another man's wife.
So if you commit a man, right? You a man. Now, of course, we know according to the Bible that a man could have more than one woman. All right. We know that's biblical. Okay. So a man committing adultery is what? Him doing what? Say that again.
With another man's wife.
So a man committing adultery is a man sleeping with another man's wife. And think about this. If you ain't now, before I even say that, this is said that a man commits adultery with another man's wife. Why is that pushed? And that is popularized inside of the black community. A man to sleep with another man's wife. Why is that? And this is the point I'm making. They push these things on us to do what? To destroy us, because it does what? It keeps us away from the Lord.
That's right.
It keeps us sinning in the eyes of the Lord. The Lord said, you don't sleep with another man's wife. And people and brothers not in the truth think that that's something that should be glorified and glamorized. When it's not, man. The Lord said, you don't do that. The Lord said, death come. Think about it, and let me tell you how real that is. Think about how many brothers are sitting in prison right now because their wife committed adultery on them. That's how real it is. The prison is packed with them. The prison is packed with them. Trust me, I know a few. I know more than one. Yeah. That's why you don't do this, man. The punishment is death. It's real. All right, you want to add on something to that, Taj Rock? You can chime in anytime you want, bro.
Sir, that's heavy. That's heavy also, because you listen to. I don't even cut the radio on no more since I've been in the truth. It's hard to listen to the regular radio because we listen to T Grizzly. He got a song talking about pulling up, and the girl on the song saying, "I got a man."
Yeah,
and he's still talking about what it is to these brothers that don't know the truth. Is more or less to them like a notch under the belt. And once they come into this truth, they'll see how disgusting that they've been. You know what I'm saying? How disgusting that is to run up behind another man.
Behind another man. That's almost homosexual. You want to put your rod where his was?
That's crazy.
That is gay.
Yes.
That's homosexual. It just is. It just is. All right, where was that?
I got you. I don't mind.
Go ahead.
The adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
They're going to do what?
They shall surely be put to death.
They're going to be put to death, man. That's what the Lord say happened. That's what the jailhouse say happened too. Somebody getting put to death, man. You sleep. Hey, I'm going to tell you straight up. You sleep with my rib, I don't know how I'm going to be reacting. I don't put too much into that. I catch her cheating, boy. Yeah, and another thing, man, just to tie on to that, that's why it's so important to be wise with the woman that you choose.
That's right.
That's why I love the UPK. When I be telling people in the world, like, we got the 1 year rule, and we wait 1 year, 6 months, and then 6 months, they be like, how the hell y'all do that? But it's the most, we do it because we set our lust aside, because they mind can't get past sex. They mind, that's all they can think about is sex. It's the same thing like if you're talking to a woman in the world about having multiple ribs, her mind stops at sex. She can't think past that. And even if you try to conversate with her about it, like, no, it's more to it than that. Because her mind is stuck right there, it does nothing else registers. Her mind stops, it start and stop right there. Her brain just shut off right there at sex. That's why it's so important, the 6 month rule, because you learn so much. And you, like I say, you shedding yourself for the world, man. And that's why I love that rule. That is such a glorious rule, man, because it keeps you from dealing with some slut. It keeps you from dealing with that. As soon as you tell that to a woman and she say, you got to go a whole year without having sex, walk the fuck away from her. Walk away from her.
Salaki, sir, if I could.
Go ahead.
You know what's heavy about that also is that the truth, coming in here to ISUPK, it teaches you discipline. It teaches you structure. That's why they don't understand the 6 month rule, because they don't have that discipline and that structure of the ISUPK for them to understand that. They won't understand that until they come in here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why they run around like that, because they don't understand that discipline and that structure. Right. You come in here, you see the beautifulest women of Israel out here. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you see the beautifulest women on we got the baddest women on the planet.
Damn
in the
right.
UPK,
Damn right.
Man. You better ask somebody. Shit. And another reason is they take relationship advice from people in the world who have failed marriages, failed relationships, failed families, and they give you nothing but failed advice. That's why we have great men over us that give us families. You see brothers in here, man, with their families running strong, man.
Damn right.
Brothers with 2 and 3 wives, they all working together. Man, that is you cannot understand that unless you actually a part of it or you actually see it. You see what I'm saying? A person in the world would not understand what we saying. All right. So like I'll be running all night. I'm about to jump off a topic. Pick that back up from the top, Salaki.
Salaki, so you say from the top?
From the top, go ahead. No, just pick back up from the top. Go ahead.
All right, this is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10. Mm-hmm. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
Go ahead, read it.
Verse 11. And the man that lieth with his father's wife hath uncovered his father's nakedness.
If he do what with his father's wife?
If a man, Slakia, and the man that lieth with his father's wife hath uncovered his father's nakedness.
He said if a brother lay with his father's wife, good night. What kind of nonsense is that?
Right.
Where they do that at? What part of the game is that? Go ahead, read 12.
I still had a little piece left on that 11.
Okay, yep. Finish that 11 up and then go right to 12.
Both of them shall surely be put to death.
Mm-hmm.
Their blood shall be upon them. Verse 12. And if a man lie with his daughter-in-law.
Lie with his what?
His daughter-in-law.
This for all of you weirdos that do weird stuff. I don't know. There's certain words we can't say. I don't know the words, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You goddamn weirdos. This for y'all, man. Read that.
Verse 12. And if a man lie with his daughter-in-law, both of them shall surely be put to death.
You get put to death for that weirdo stuff, man. Slaki, I know that's not adultery. I know. But I had to read that because on the podcast the other day, we played a clip that had Kansas Owens and Nick Cannon. They was talking about that kind of stuff, man, and they was talking about how it's start to come to the forefront, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you Black, Hispanic, and Native American, hopefully Christ return before they put this in full fledged. That's my prayer, man. That is my prayer. That Christ return, man. This is this place that we in right now is a disgusting place, man. It is disgusting, man. And I just pray that Christ come back before somebody start touching on 8-year-old. I mean, you know, before they make it a full out thing where it's okay for people to start touching on 8-year-olds, man. It is ridiculous. And then all of these weirdos get to come out the closet with the rest of the weirdos that's already out the closet. From here, let's get unless you have something you wanted to bring out of Tazarak?
Rock it, sir. I'm too out.
Okay, yeah. Let's get Proverbs, the 5th chapter.
Proverbs 5:1, sir.
5:1, kind.
This is Proverbs.
Now, Proverbs, of course, as we know, is a book of wisdom. All right. So now we done read the law of adultery. So now we going into wisdom and talking about like an adulterous woman. Okay? It's like, go ahead.
Khan, sir. This is Proverbs chapter 5, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
My son,
Mm-hmm.
attend unto my wisdom.
Attend to his wisdom. His father. This is a father talking to a son. We all do this as fathers. We talk to our son like, man, listen, we try to put him up on game. You know what I mean? We try to put him up on game because let me tell you something, man. And I ain't going to be too hard on women because brothers do it too. But let me tell you something, man. A woman, Lord, you will be in love with a woman that's not even thinking about you at all. She know all she got to do is give you some box, nigga, and you floating on air. You on air, brother. He trying to give his son some wisdom so he don't fall for that. Go ahead.
I will come and bow thy ear to my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2, that thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge.
That you may understand this thing that he giving you. He ain't trying to teach you how to pimp a hoe. He ain't trying to teach you, look at her with that fat behind over there twerking. Some of y'all make terrible decisions. That's how y'all pick y'all woman. The woman with the biggest booty that twerked the hardest, that's the one you pick. That's a terrible way to pick a woman.
Terrible.
It's a terrible way to pick a woman. You see her half naked out there now, and all you could think about is bending her over. Hey, in the world I've been there. This is how I know it's a terrible decision. I done made it. I made the terrible decision. So I'm telling you, it's a terrible decision.
I think we all made that decision, sir.
It's a terrible decision, man. It's terrible. Go ahead.
Verse 3, for the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb.
Now I'm going to ask a question. You afraid I make your mic 12? Make sure that mic 12. Okay. It's going in and out of that's your thumb. Okay, yeah, it's 12. So let me ask y'all a question. When they say the lips of a strange woman is as the drop of a honeycomb, what does that mean? Think about it for a second. Think about what a honeycomb does. You ever saw, everybody done seen the honeycomb cereal commercial before in their life. Remember they used to pull the honeycomb out and that honey just dripped right over off that honeycomb. That's what it do. It drips right off the honey. It flows nonstop. Read that again for the lips of a what?
Khan, sir. This is Proverbs 5, verse 3. For the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb.
Oh, man, you got to watch what she say. That strange woman. You got to watch a strange woman because Her mindset is to do what? She want to run game. That's all she wants to do on you. She wants to run the game on you, man. That lips that is running like a honeycomb. You think she talking for no reason?
Salakia, sir, if I could.
Go, by all means.
It's basically saying that the things coming out of her lips is like a sweet, something sweet to your ear.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's sweet to your ears.
Yeah, kind of.
She running that game. It sounds good, man. Oh my God, it sounds good. She wants your kids. She can't wait to meet your mama. It all sounds good. Nah, but that ain't what she really on. Go ahead.
Kind. And her mouth is smoother than oil.
That just tie into what we was just saying. Her words, man, the way she talk, it's damn near magical for sometimes. Especially if you ain't in the truth. A woman's words can be magical to you. Especially if you are naive, brother. Oh my, you in trouble. You is in trouble. You about to be sleeping in your car messing with the wrong woman. And go ahead, right?
Kadawan Khan, sir. Verse 4. But her end is bitter.
Her end is what?
Her end is bitter.
Like I just said, you're gonna be sleeping in your car messing with her. You're gonna give her everything.
It's like it's no child support.
You're gonna be on child support. Oh my God. She gonna take everything. Them kids that she wanted to have, that's why she wanted to have them. To drag you in court for child support, man. To drag you in court for child support, man. That's why, again, it is so important, man, to be so cautious about the woman that you choose, man. If you a brother, because this is the woman that you are expected to lead. How are you gonna lead a woman that every time you make a suggestion, all she wanna do is argue with you? Let me tell you why she's doing that. She's doing that because that's not your woman. If she ain't listening to you, it's another man that she's listening to. That's the problem. I'm trying to help y'all out the best I can.
Salakia, sir, what's the saying they say? She for the streets.
She for the streets. If she ain't listening to you and following your lead, she following somebody else's lead, dog. Yeah, right. It just ain't yours. I'm trying to help y'all out tonight the best I can. Pick that up from the beginning, but her end.
Khan. To verse 4. And her end is bitter as warm wormwood.
Do y'all know what wormwood is? Wormwood, it's a herb. And that stuff is bitter as to no end. To no end, it's bitter. You ever been a kid and you bit in vitamin C for the first time when your grandparents or somebody tried to get it? Yeah, your face off. Wormwood is like 1,000 times worse. It's like 1,000 times worse than that, man. Her end is bitter as wormwood because what do you get from a adulterous type woman? You don't get nothing but a goddamn headache. That's all you get. That's why we say it's always best to lead a woman. It's not really what we say, it's just the best thing to do. Because if your woman cheat on you once, man, she's going to do it again because you have just taught her that it's okay for her to cheat. You taught her an evil lesson against you. That's what the scriptures say. The scriptures say, don't teach your woman an evil lesson against yourself. And that's what you have just done. All right, where we at?
Slocky, sir, you got a little piece left on that on that verse 4.
Okay, Kyle, go ahead.
I might as well read it back from this top.
Mm-hmm.
But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword.
Uh-huh.
Verse 5. Her feet go down to death.
Oh, Salaki, I meant to say that. Sharp as a two-edged sword. What is it talking about? What is sharp as a two-edged sword? Her words, her tongue, your tongue. It's sharp as a two-edged. It's a two-edged sword. her mouth, the things she say to you. That's why I said her words is smooth and her end is bitter. Everything sound good. That's again, that just tie back to that 1 year rule, man. Because that 1 year rule, you get to go through, it's like going through a trial. It's like going through a trial. Is she right for me? Is he right for her? That 1 year rule is the best thing I've ever heard in my life. I wish I'd have applied that in my lifetime.
Damn right.
I wish I'd have heard about that before the UPK, man.
Yeah.
Because it's such a glorious thing. And the way things work out after that, man, shows you that it's spiritually the right thing to do, man. Because you got the proof of it is the sisters with husbands and and brothers with wives in the UPK, man. The proof that it's the right thing. That's the proof, man.
So like you said, if I could.
Go ahead.
That's heavy also on a high scale because you know you could be with a woman for meet a woman, you end up jumping in the bed with her, you end up now y'all call yourself in a relationship a year down the line. Totally different person.
Yeah.
This lady done did a 360. Now she a totally different person. With Commander General Yohana set up with this 6 month rule, it gives you a chance to learn this person, understand this person, and see if this is something that I even want to go through with on both sides. You understand? So what Commander General Yohana put in place for us, I think all of us wish we had that we would have had less gray hairs, less stress. A lot of stuff would have been different. You know what I'm saying? So that's heavy right there.
A lot of stuff being different. And the world will try to teach you, like if a woman step out on you and things of that nature, that is, you got to forgive her. It's okay. It just happened one time. No, brother, let her go.
Yeah.
Please.
Immediately.
Because guess what? The Lord is going to give you something so much better.
That's right.
See, the world really don't believe in the Lord like they say they do, man. And here we do, man.
Damn right.
And here we believe on the Lord. Let that hoe go. You can't turn the hoe into a housewife. I done tried. I ain't gonna lie. I tried it. It don't work, man. It does not work. Salakia. Go ahead, verse 5. Go ahead.
Sir, verse 5. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell.
So what does it mean when they say her feet goes down to death?
Salaki, I wouldn't mind trying that one.
Go ahead, shoot.
Does that mean you following a woman could walk you right into death?
That woman is going to walk you right into death. That was going to happen. She out here running in the street. She going to run you into them 3 letters. She going to run you right to them. You're going to have the new syphilis that's out here. You're going to have bumps on your mouth, bumps on your rod, bumps everywhere. You're going to be bad. You're going to have monkeypox or some nonsense because, Lord, she is walking you right to death, brother. You is following her. And I just go back to what I was saying earlier. You cannot lead this type of a woman. You can't. And your damn show better not follow this type of woman because you're going to be in trouble, man. And you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Where we at? 6?
Verse 6, sir. You want me to read that?
Yeah, go.
Khan. This verse 6. Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life. Her ways are movable. That thou canst not know them.
You can't. You know how they say a woman is very like they cheat better than men. You heard that? That's like honestly, I never heard that when I was younger. That's just something I'm starting to hear more and more nowadays. I never heard that a woman can cheat better than a man.
Salakia.
But it make perfect sense.
And that shows you how times changing for the worse.
Yeah,
on this place. You know what I'm saying? That shows us how the oppressor is steady putting more things to just make us, send us the wrong path. It's getting worse and worse. That's what shows us the world coming to this place about to come to a goddamn end.
But let me tell y'all something too, women. Y'all don't understand how much power y'all really have. Man.
That's right.
Because we in this kingdom, the oppressor is tricking y'all out of y'all position and y'all don't even know it, man. Mm-hmm. Y'all is like, black women go through so much, man, or have been through so much right along with us. Mm-hmm. They don't understand that we all been suffering together. They think it's just them. Yeah. They think it's just them. That's what the oppressor has done. And that's a division that he has purposely done. That's a planned strategy that he done, man. Mm-hmm. That's not something that just happened. He purposely did this thing that separated us, man, and have us battling each other, man. And now our women are looking up to the Meg Thee Stallions. That's the popular thing, and they think that's cute and cool. And they got the young daughters, they be 7 and 8 dancing and walking like her and sticking their stupid tongue out and all that old ridiculous nonsense, man. And you know something? Slacky, I'm about to really go off topic, but the only reason that is happening like that is because no men's is in the house like we should be.
That's right.
Men are not in the house like we should be, man. None of this crap would happen if men were in the household like we should. That's something else that makes the UPK so great and so precious, man. We have men in these houses, man. A woman has a man over her when not the IUIC way. We don't have those type of men over you where you move in the house and you just basically his little side whore. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm just gonna call it like it is. That's what it is, man. That's not what we mean. They have men over them that they can come to. If they don't have a husband, they can come talk to and get counsel and help find her a husband.
That's right.
Not that he sleep with her and then when he done with her, then he just pass it to the next brother. Like, what the fuck, Will?
Where they do that at?
What kind of nonsense is that?
At the IUIC.
I never, and unfortunately, it just don't surprise me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it does not surprise me. That shit is disgusting. If you got something you want to bring out at any time, brother, you certainly can.
Like it, sir. I'm good right now.
Okay, yeah, just any time, brother. No sweat. So where was we at? Verse what?
We at verse 7 right now, sir.
All right, read verse 6 from the top again, Salaki.
Khan. This is verse 6. Lest thou showest ponder the path of life. Her ways are removable, that thou canst not know them.
So she moving real smooth. Oh, Salakia, this is what I wanted to say. The scriptures say this, man. You cannot take over a strong man's home unless you first bind up that strong man. That's what I wanted to say, man. And the proof is in the pudding. Because look at how everything is like, and this is a good one that Cap always used. He always used good times. With James Evans, James, he always used that. He said, look at how strong James was. And James came in the house. He got the kids in order, the wife in order. They poor struggling in the ghetto. Yeah. But that man was the head of his household and they killed his ass.
Yeah, killed him off.
They killed him off and pushed JJ to the front, the goddamn clown, to jump around and be the goddamn court jester.
Yep.
Purposely did that, man. Because what? Oh, go ahead.
Sluggy, sir. And see, that's crazy because they do that. You got to look at who controlling all these narratives of these shows. So that's the oppressor. So we know the oppressor don't want us. We was looking at that as a kid, like this is a strong man. A lot of me growing up, wasn't too many men in the household like that. So when we looked at that, that was heavy. So when they killed him off and then put a goofy in as the head of the household, that's just tried to They don't want us to get that power behind seeing a grown man run a household the way he's supposed to run a household.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Salakia, you absolutely right. Because think about everything that was going on when James Evans was in there. The Michael came out with the Jesus was black. Mm-hmm. James, he was still in the household. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? The whole show took a whole different turn, man. It took a whole different turn because they didn't want us to have a. I'm gonna tell y'all next week. I'm gonna bring back that example that FBI profile I had that showed you about COINTELPRO. Mm-hmm. It showed that Edgar J. Hoover that they purposely targeted the black family. It got a list. I'm gonna bring it out next. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it next week. I'm gonna bring it back next week. I got y'all, man, because we don't understand the strength of our family. Because if we building our families up, man, everything else is going to take care of itself. Like Commander Jimmy Hunter said, our economics going to come, and everything, our power, our strength, and everything is going to come with that. The second we start taking care of each other. If we running around getting high all the goddamn time, sleeping with everybody everywhere, we have no order. We are living like wild animals, and that's how you live when you don't have an identity. That's how you live when you don't have a culture. When you don't know who you are, how can you know what to do? We can't do the same things that the oppressor do. We can't do the same things that the Arab men do. It don't spiritually feel right to us. Because we're not the same. We are a whole different people. All right. Blah, blah, blah. From here, let's get so like give me 1 second here. I just lost my. We going to Proverbs 7.
Proverbs 7.
Chapter
7. Verse 1.
Let me double check. I believe so. I just messed my whole Bible up. Give me 1 second here. We good. We 12. I'm back. I'm not Proverbs. Who was that? 5. So yeah, go to 7 and verse 1. We'll pick it up at 1. Now watch what this say, man.
This is Proverbs.
It's saying the same, basically almost the same thing that we saying in 7. But watch. You'll see exactly what I'm saying. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 7, verse 1. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee.
Now, when he say lay up my commandments, it's not his commandments. He's talking about the commandments of the Lord, man. Because this is the commandments of the Lord is like our most important thing that we can have, man. The commandments of the Lord is how we have life. That's the thing that gives us life inside, especially inside of this kingdom. I don't want to hear nothing about because we in here, we can't do it. I don't want to hear because we have examples inside of the Bible. Daniel did it. You know, Daniel was in the Babylonian captivity? He kept the laws of the Lord, man. He didn't give a damn what the king said do. He said, I'm riding with the Lord, man. It's like way too many examples of how to do it and how to go about doing it, man. That's why it's so important, man. Come on up in here, man, and learn how to serve the Lord, man.
That's right.
You have to learn how to you know what? It irks me so bad when I hear brothers talking about they gonna teach theyself. How you gonna teach yourself about something you know nothing about?
Yeah.
Like that makes absolutely no sense. You cannot. Go
this
ahead.
Is not basketball. This is not a sport. This is something that you need. Brothers like our leader, our camp leader, Captain Adar. You know, that's who you need. ISUPK to actually, teach you this Bible. Before I came in here, I was reading this Bible like it was a fairy tale book, just reading through it. Didn't know what the hell I was looking at. And coming into the ISUPK and hearing these breakdowns and precepts, it gets you to understand the Bible. And when you got a cap leader like we have, Captain Adar, he breaks it down where you're going to understand the Bible and know how to read this Bible.
Yeah,
you
right.
know what I'm saying? So you can't out there in this world, you don't know nothing about this book.
You don't know nothing about a goddamn thing until you come in here.
Damn right.
You think you know something out there in the world, you learning from the oppressor.
That's right.
You come in here and learn about what the Lord set up, man. That's what happened when you walk through these doors.
That's right.
You smart out there according to the oppressor, which don't mean a damn thing. You come in here and learn about the Lord, man, you be like, God, I'm telling you. I'm telling you from experience. I came in here thinking I knew so much, man, until I started learning about the Lord. I'm like, God damn, I realized I was nothing but a complete fool.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the world, I knew nothing and thought I knew. And what made me a complete fool was that I knew nothing and thought I knew everything.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't tell me that I didn't know everything. I know nothing. You come in here and you learn to learn the way of the Lord, man. None of this, all this stuff y'all be chasing, your money and all of that stuff. Don't you see that the Lord is bringing all that to nothing? The Lord is bringing all the Lord is tearing this kingdom down. You don't understand how lucky you are to be able to see. The Lord is giving you the time to see this kingdom crumble and giving you a chance to instead of just doing it with the snap of a finger. He doing it piece by piece to let you see it crumble so you can change.
That's it.
You should be coming in here taking advantage of that, man.
That's right.
Instead, the only thing y'all care about is what new Kush done came out.
Good night.
It's this. I was going back and forth with a brother one time. He was trying to go. He wanted to go back and forth with me about weed being better than prescription drugs. I'm like, man, only a weed head would think like that. Only somebody who gets higher than a fool would think something like that, man. That makes absolutely no. I said, so you a doctor now? You a doctor, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now you doctor. You a scientist, huh? That's you. No, nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. So just shut up. Like, I don't even really have them stupid discussions. I shut them down so quick. You a doctor? You a scientist? Then you don't know what you're talking about. You a goddamn idiot. Just done saw something on the internet and you think you're smart and don't know nothing. Slocky. I don't mean to rant on. Where we at?
Slocky, sir. We on Proverbs 7, verse 2.
You ain't had nothing to add in?
Slocky, sir. Wow.
Okay, go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Keep my commandments.
Do what?
Keep my commandments.
Do what?
Keep my commandments.
The Lord said, keep his commandments. Keep his commandments and what? Read that.
And live.
And do what?
And live.
And do what?
And live.
You keep the Lord's commandments, man. You're going to live.
That's right.
You don't commit adultery, you ain't going to have them 3 letters. And I ain't talking about ABC. I'm telling you that right now. You ain't going to be the next person with the new stuff. Like, you're not going to be the next person with the new thing, man. You keep the Lord's commandments, man. You keep the Lord's commandments, guess what, man? You're going to have a beautiful family, and you're going to be blessed with a bunch of beautiful children. Hadariala brought out something that was so heavy yesterday in class, man. He said, if you a woman that can't have kids, he said, if your husband got another wife, now you have kids.
Oh, God.
Now you have them. That is such a heavy thing, because I see women who kind of take in other kids because they can't have kids. Mm-hmm. Now you let your husband, he got another rib. His rib had a kid. Y'all got kids. Mm-hmm. Because it's y'all. It's y'all 3 together, man.
Salaki, sir. What's heavy about that is that's better than adoption.
That's better than adoption.
That's better than adoption, because your husband, that's still his kid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's somebody else's kid.
It's crazy. Like, you gonna You gonna be a woman that can't have kids and get mad at your husband for going out and getting another one? He's not going to get some stripper off the pole.
That's right.
That's not what he's going to get. Which is what a lot. This Salakia, just quick sidebar. I gotta say this while I'm thinking about it. This blows my mind. A woman to get mad at a man for cheating, leave him, and go get another brother, only to get cheated on again. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
Who is telling you to do this, man? The oppressor has destroyed us at every angle, man.
That's right.
At every angle, and we constantly, because we're not stopping to think, we looking at his way as right, and that is the absolute wrong way to go about things, man. You be doing that, and then the next thing you know, you 45, single, sitting in the house lonely, reading books or some stupid shit like with a cat, some dumb shit, stuff like that. Nah, sis, you should have, because me personally, I think every woman should have a husband. That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, right.
That's what I think. No woman should be without a husband. Sis, that's your husband. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he might got another rib, but that's her husband. That's your husband. He belongs to you, and he belongs to her. Sis, it's not nothing wrong with that, man. How do we know it's not nothing wrong with that? Because the Lord said so.
Yeah, right.
That's how we know. Get out of your own goddamn head. You are wrong. It's like, give me 1 second. I just got to check and make sure we don't got no questions online. All right, yeah, we don't got no questions. All right, well, we at Tazrak Salakia.
Concert. This is Proverbs 7. I'm going to start it back off at the top of 2.
Okay, come.
Keep my commandments and live.
And live, man. Go ahead.
And my law as the apple of thine eye.
And keep the law as the apple of your eye. I think didn't Rick Ross do a song called Apple of His Eye, something like that? Something like that. He was talking about some stupid woman.
Yeah.
No, the Lord said keep his law as the apple of your eye.
Yeah, right.
Like, people don't understand how important the law is. The law teaches how to live life. It teaches how to govern ourselves. It teaches how to set up a military. Like, those laws are for a nation of people. It's for our nation. They take our strategies, our military strategies that's in the Bible, and they apply that to conquer other nations. That's what they do. That's what they do.
So if you call for that next scripture, just read it.
They use our strategies and militaries to conquer other nations, man. This law is so important to us, man. That's why I don't like going back and forth with other brothers too much about loving other nations and trying to save other nations. Once I give you a couple of scriptures, man, and then all you do is want to go through the Bible and just find any verse that say all in it, I'm done. Because what are we going to keep going back and forth for? Because clearly, if we can agree that Christ only came from Israel, then what is the point after that of you going to find verses that say all? You don't believe in the Bible and you don't care. More importantly, you don't love your brother because you're not going back and forth with the oppressor about this. You only choose to go back and forth with your own brother. All right. We on 7 and 3. Salak, young man M, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, Salak, your ties are right back, so we got that. So I know we going on adultery and Salakia for keep jumping because the law, it be so heavy when you're talking about the law because it go in so many different directions. I try to stay on topic, but sometimes just in the middle of conversation, I just branch off because it be so many points to make, man. And it's so and the law is just like the law and brotherhood is just like the two most important things that we got in Israel.
Yeah, right.
It is the two most important things that we have. We don't have nothing more important than those two things, man. Because in about 20 minutes, man, if we're not applying these things to one another, we're going to be in a whole lot of trouble because the oppressor going to show you that all we got is each other.
That's right.
He's not going to play with you. If y'all did not learn when Russia first went into Ukraine and they wasn't letting, not granted that those might have been Africans, but they didn't let black people get onto in this scenario, black is meaning those African people. They didn't let them get on the train. They let all the white people get on the train first and held them off. If y'all still think the oppressor, if y'all think they won't do that here, you are out your damn mind. Mm-hmm. They gonna do it work. They might hold y'all off with machine guns. They just held them off with a hand because them was Africans. You gonna get held off with machine guns. Yeah. That's what they gonna do. They gonna have the military and the SWAT team. I don't know what y'all thought, man. We gonna have to figure it out, man. It always start at home. That's why we doing this about adultery, man. Sisters, I don't want y'all to think that I'm being hard on y'all because it's not about that. It's not about me being hard on y'all or me dogging y'all out or me talking about y'all. It's not about none of that. Y'all don't understand the importance of the role that y'all play, man. Mm-hmm. Y'all have been tricked and out of that. Y'all can crumble the entire household and F everything up.
Yeah.
Everything can crumble because of you. The same way everything can crumble because of a man. So don't feel no lesser than or feel like I'm being harder on you, but we have to get it together as a people. All right? That's the most important thing. So don't feel like I'm coming down on y'all because I would never do that because I don't think it's nobody that love y'all more than me. Of course, we're in the UPK, so we know different, but that's just how I like to feel. Okay, I just want y'all to know that's how much I actually love y'all. All right? But know every brother in the UPK love y'all just as much.
That's right.
All right? So don't feel like I'm coming down on y'all or picking on y'all or something like that because that's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to give brothers wisdoms on how to pick the right woman. Some of y'all sisters need to not be overlooked, man. All right? Because it happens so much, man. We'll go pick the dumbest bitch on the planet. We'll do it.
Yes.
We'll go pick the dumbest bitch on the goddamn planet. All right? So I know it was about adultery. We touched on adultery. Now we're teaching brothers how to pick the proper woman. All right? We had a Tazarat?
Khan, sir. We at Proverbs chapter 7, and now we on verse 3. And it reads, bind them upon thy fingers. Write them upon the tablet of thine heart.
Write them upon the tablet of, we talking about the law still. We talking about the law. You don't, let me tell y'all something that's heavy, man. It's a reason why the Lord said he want the father to pick a man out for the woman, for his daughter. There's a reason why the Lord, because we gonna talk to this brother in about 10 minutes. We're gonna be like, this brother on some bullshit. We gonna see, because a lot of us, especially we coming from the world, we gonna see it. We gonna be like, this nigga just like I was. Hell no, nigga. If you don't get your ass, if you don't get out of here, you got to get out of here. You ain't running no game on us. Because we know better. Because at one point in time, guess what? We was him. We was him. All that other stuff. No, you're not running none of that on us, man. You can like, if a woman been sheltered, you might be able to mislead her. But I don't want a man don't want his daughter to experience the world in a negative way to where she can be up on the same things I know about. You see, you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah, you don't want her going through that. No, don't learn that lesson. Don't learn about that evil. You don't have to do that. That's how a father protect his daughter. That's why it's so important for a father to pick the husband for her daughter, for his daughter. So she don't have to go through that. All right. It's like I mean to get too far off topic, but that's why the law is so important, things like that. Go ahead, Tazrat.
Wakan, sir. This is verse 4. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister.
Stay unto who?
Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister.
Now, why is it calling wisdom thy sister? Why is it saying wisdom is thy sister? Think about that for a second. Think about, what does a woman do? A woman nurtures. A woman is a teacher, because a woman is the teacher of a child in the beginning stages. Because what? How was she teaching? She breastfeeding. So the child is more connected to the mother in the beginning. That's a hell of a connection to breastfeed a child. You know what I mean? So she is teaching the child in the beginning. Now, yeah, of course, y'all both teaching, but it's just a different connection because the mother is at that nurturing stage, and that's what wisdom do. Wisdom teaches you, it guides you, it nurtures you. You learn from wisdom. That's why I'm saying wisdom is a sister, meaning wisdom is a what? Woman. You got something you want to add on? That's right. Go ahead, brother. Anytime you want to jump in,
I'm
feel free. Okay. No sweat. Let's get it. Where we at?
Verse 4. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and calling understanding thy king's woman.
Like what?
Call understanding thy king's woman.
Thy king's woman. And again, that just tie back into what I was just saying a second ago, because that woman is that nurturer, and that's what wisdom does. Wisdom nurtures you, man. You got that. What do we say when we look at an older? That's a brother of wisdom.
Yeah.
Learning from just living life, just learning from those things. But more importantly, guess what? If you keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're gonna be the baddest brother on the planet.
That's right.
You're gonna be the baddest brother on the planet, because it's nothing that nobody else can. Who can teach you something better than the Lord?
Nobody.
like where is that possible at? Nobody can teach you something better than the Lord, man. And that's why it's so important that we be keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. It's like, go ahead.
Verse 5. That they may keep thy from the strange woman.
From the what kind of woman?
From the strange woman.
From the what kind of woman?
From the strange woman.
Go ahead.
From the stranger which flattereth with her words.
Who flatter you with her words, man. Who flatter you with, it's going to keep this wisdom and these laws, that 1 year rule is going to keep you away from a woman that flatters you with her words, brother. Because guess what that woman gonna do? Like we read in 7, her feet is going to lead you to death. Because that woman is going to destroy you. There's not always a literal death, but she can destroy you. As you ever seen a brother whose spirit was just beat the fuck down and he just been broken? Like, that brother is dead, man.
Salakia, sir, if I could.
Go ahead.
You know, and that's heavy too, because like verse 4 was saying about their wisdom. The sisters in the UPK that's raised up under these strong priests of the Lord, their kids that they bring up, they're going to teach them not to be bothered with these strange women. You know what I'm saying? So these scriptures is heavy because it's telling you these wise women that's under ISUPK is actually going to teach and make sure their kids know, these boys know as a young age, a type of woman that they want to deal with because they're looking at their mother. You know what I'm saying? They looking at the woman that's raising them. They ain't seeing them out here twerking. They ain't seeing them out here going to clubs every weekend. You know what I'm saying? They ain't seeing this man and that man in there. They seeing that one man with their mother. So that alone teaches them not to deal with a strange woman. That's the scripture said.
You know what? You are exactly 100% right. You are 100% right, man. And what you're saying is so heavy because there's nothing better. Like I have this saying, the best leadership you can give is your leadership by example.
Damn right. Damn right.
That is the best leadership you can give. You can't give nothing better than the example that you set. So they ain't gonna be in the club looking for no woman to that twerks or been spinning on the pole all night.
Yeah, right. They're gonna run away from them.
They're gonna run away from them. You're not even gonna catch them in those type of environments. You're not even gonna catch them in those type of environments. And that is a glorious thing, man. It's a glorious thing when we look. Like, to me, just right quick, if I may, Ataz Rock, it's okay. The what? I appreciate it. It is an amazing thing to me when I look at the UPK as a whole, and I see us growing every day, and I see brothers and sisters coming into the UPK, and I see the school growing. It's letting me know that we changing, because the truth be told, we as a people, in our entirety, for the most part, man, most of us is tired of this book.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now, not everybody know exactly where to go or what to do. That's why we open to so many different things. But the fact that we all just like that people is taking different paths shows that people are tired of the foolishness, man. They just need to understand that they need to come in here. So many of our people don't believe in the Bible nowadays because of Christian pastors.
Yeah,
they don't even believe in the Bible no more because of Christian pastors, man. And it's sad, man.
See, but it's sad. It's lucky if I could, sir. That's like the scriptures say. It say, I'm just paraphrasing, but it says that the wisdom makes a wise man angry.
Oppression makes a wise man.
Oppression makes a wise man angry. Yeah, so
it does.
It should, that alone. Once you get in here, I know when I first showed up here and heard some of them breakdowns and walked out these doors, man, I ain't gonna tell you how mad at the world I was, man. You know what I'm saying? So this truth is heavy, man. This truth is heavy. You got to come into ISUPK, come in these classes, get in these classes, share these classes, and you really would change your life for the best. You know what I'm saying? Serving the Most High. You understand?
It's gonna slack it. Was you done? Slack it. It's gonna make, like the brother was saying, your entire life better, man. Because it's gonna show you how to be a better man. It's gonna show you how to actually lead as a man. We think we can lead as men, but we don't really understand how to do it the way the Lord wants you to do it.
That's right.
We learn, a lot of us, because we have absent fathers. So we got our mothers teaching us how to be a man and things of that. And the stuff we see on TV, which is a bunch of foolishness. Like we was talking about, we see JJ. We watching James Evans be a strong man, and then all of a sudden we get JJ.
Get the goofy.
Yeah, we get the goofy. That's what we looking at, and hoping that we can fall into something like Different Strokes. Some foolishness like that, man.
We showing our age now.
But yeah, the point is though, you do not learn actually how to do this thing until you come into the UPK.
That's right.
If you following behind somebody and they teaching you to celebrate Christmas, they're not teaching you how to stand strong, man.
Right.
They're not teaching you how to stand and be a man. That's your learning is incorrect, because that's not what the Lord wants you to do. The Lord don't want you celebrating Christmas.
Right.
If you just sat down and had Thanksgiving dinner. That's what just passed Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you sat down and you had Thanksgiving dinner, man, that somebody is leading you and showing you a incorrect thing. It's incorrect, man. The Lord don't want you celebrating Thanksgiving and all of that stuff, man. It's not. Guess what? We got the Feast of Dedications coming up on the 25th, man. And we about to have a effing blast.
Turn up.
Oh my God, we about to have a blast, man.
Shit. They talk about Christmas.
You talking about some man gone Christmas. You out your mind, man. I wish I would. And that's even crazier, Salakia, just to sidebar a little bit on Christmas. That's even crazier because guess what? You work, if you're a brother that work all year to put presents under a tree and then give all the credit to Santa Claus, you a damn fool.
Salakia, sir, you a damn fool.
You a damn fool.
Yeah, because you sit there and you work your ass off, which is kind of crazy that you're gonna work just to give your kids something on a certain day that the oppressor tell you got to take care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? But you sit here and give all of that credit to a fat white man
that breaking your house.
That breaking your house.
Breaking your house.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So I remember growing up and they used to talk about that. I remember sitting in our house. You know, we ain't celebrate Christmas or nothing, sir, but be like, how the fuck he getting down in this chimney? We ain't even got a chimney.
We don't even. I was about to say that, sir. Like we don't even have a chimney.
Yeah,
this nigga knocking on the door. Like what's going on?
Wow.
What is going on for real, man?
Yeah, that's great.
You and Santa Claus gonna get all the credit. I've been putting up with this oppressor at this job 12 hours a day, and Santa Claus about to get the hell no, that ain't no holiday for me. That's not something I want to do. But think about the vice versa-ness of it when you celebrate the Lord's holidays. Mm-hmm. The Lord holidays is about us coming together, man. The Lord's holidays is real holidays about everybody coming together.
Salakia, sir.
Just hold on. Just give me
I say holy days.
Oh, God damn. I said holidays. Salakia.
Oh, God.
You're absolutely correct. Salakia. Salakia. Holy days. The Lord holy days. Salakia. I did not mean to say holidays. Holy days. It's about us coming together because you think about a brother who can't put presents under the tree. Mm-hmm. That's oppression to that brother, man. That brother oppressed, and he about to lose his woman to adultery, and he about to be sleeping on the couch. He probably about to get kicked out the house because she don't want no brother who can't put no presents under the tree. That is the dumbest and ridiculous foolishness. Why do you think crime spike around the time of the holidays? Because brothers be ready to crash out. Because he feeling that pressure from his woman. He don't want his woman going to lay with somebody else. But see, the Lord's holy days puts none of that strain on you, man. Mm-hmm. Because guess what? If one brother don't get it or one family don't get it, we gonna come together as brothers and make sure he get it.
That's right.
That's what the Lord put us out for. And guess what his woman gonna do? His woman gonna stand beside him and say, baby, we about to get through this. We gonna figure it out. And they gonna sit down and they gonna come out and figure it out because they more so about working it out. Mm-hmm. It ain't about, I feel this way and I feel that way. Shut the up. Sit down and let's figure this damn thing out, man. That's what it's about, man. Like you have something to talk about? Let me see if I can get on Facebook. Let me see if I can get on Facebook and can you get on Facebook and see if we got any questions on Facebook?
Live, sir. Just check in.
Yep. Shout out to the chat who all checked in. Run them on down.
We got Kazak, Ottawa on here.
Yeah. In here still on my breakdowns. Okay, ain't no sweat.
Ra. What's that? Desiree.
Shalom, sis.
And Isha.
Asha, sister Asha. That's my sister right there, man. She in all the classes. Love that sister right there, man. She in every class, every podcast, you ain't doing nothing in the UPK and she ain't there.
Damn, that's
you ain't doing nothing in the UPK and that sister ain't there, man. You got her bit. She everywhere. That's what's up, sis. The water to everybody for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like and share the class, man. So Salaki, where we was advertised, right?
Comic-Con, sir.
Let me get there with you.
Yeah, Proverbs chapter 7, verse 6.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 6.
Comic-Con.
1 second, let me get there with you. Okay, go.
Comic-Con, sir. This Proverbs chapter 7, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
For at the window of my house,
Mm-hmm.
I looked through my casement.
Uh-huh.
Verse 7.
Go ahead.
And beheld among the simple ones, I discerned among the youth,
Uh-huh.
a young man void of understanding.
So now he's looking at a brother, and he's saying what? When he say void of understanding, remember when we read at the top, he said, do what? Take hold to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Put them in your heart. Now he's talking about a brother with void of understanding. What I said earlier, like a brother is what? Naive. Mm-hmm. A naive brother. So this brother that he's seeing, his father did not instruct him. Or maybe his father wasn't around, or whatever the case may be. He doesn't have the same wisdom that the father was installing inside of the brother that we read upwards. Go ahead.
Khan. Verse 8. Passing through the street near her corner.
Near who corner?
Near her corner.
This strange woman. Because remember, we're talking about a strange woman. So don't lose sight of what we're talking about. We're talking about a strange woman here. All right? Go ahead, Atazar.
Khan. And he went the way to her house.
And matter of fact, read that from the top again, Salaki.
Khan, sir. You want me to go from 6?
From 8.
From 8. Khan. Passing through the street near her corner.
Near her corner. Why does it say? Think about a woman that.
Oh, God.
Why does it say there?
Damn.
Like, man, let me tell you something about this Bible, man.
Damn.
Let me tell y'all something about this Bible, man.
That's it.
This Bible is something. This Bible is so special, man, and it describes black people to a T, man. To a effing T. Like, this Bible cannot be talking about no other people, man. You passing by our corner, okay.
Khan.
Read.
Khan, sir. And he went the way to her house.
So now you know it's not just talking about her house being on. No, it say he went the way to her house. Go ahead.
Khan, verse 9. In the twilight, in the evening,
yeah,
in the black and the dark night.
Yeah, that's what he did. Some woman just standing out. He ain't think about the 1 year rule. that ain't crossed his mind. He ain't even think about that. He ain't thinking about getting to know her. He ain't thinking about none of that because he does what? He lacks wisdom. He lacks the wisdom. He don't know. He doesn't understand the proper way to choose a woman. Nobody taught him. He doing what a lot of us do inside this kingdom today. We just fulfill our lust. That's all we do. We just fulfill our lust. We just want to have some sex. Mm-hmm. Until you got to take them big pills. That's all. That's crazy. You got to. We happy once we taking them big pills. Then we want to slow down. Now we want to sit to this. Or some of us take them big pills and can't wait to give it to somebody else. That's why you don't meet no woman on the corner and go to her house.
That's right.
That is a foolish thing to do, man. I don't want to meet no woman like that. I want to meet a woman coming into class and sitting in one of these chairs.
That's right.
That's the woman I want to meet.
Damn right.
I want to meet a woman with a head wrap with something under it.
Right.
I don't want to meet no woman with a head wrap on and nothing under it. Nah, man. Come on, man. Let's stop this, man. You have to have wisdom when it comes to choosing a woman. Or like we read in chapter 7, you're gonna be tasting that wormwood. It's gonna be big. You're gonna be in a bad situation. You're gonna be in a bad situation, and be careful, man. Because nowadays they got it real bad, man. These women is setting brothers up left and right, man. Right. They call it getting backdoored. Ain't that what they call it? And it's happening, and it's happening all too often, man. This ain't something that's just happening once in a while. You meet a girl on the internet, you go to her house, the same way this brother just met this woman on this corner. It is nothing but niggas and guns waiting on you.
That's it.
that's it. It's like, where we at? Go ahead.
Con, sir. We at Proverbs 7, verse 10.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, and behold, there met him a woman with the attire of a harlot. And
with the what?
With the attire of a harlot.
Uh-huh.
And subtile of heart.
What does it mean to be subtile of heart? What does it mean to be subtile? Look that word up, subtile. Let's get the definition of that word. Remember when Eve, it said the serpent was a subtile beast when he came to Eve. Remember that? Yeah. Subtile. Let's get on the definition of that word, subtile.
Con, sir. So it says, the word subtile have multiple meanings, including fine or delicate.
Yeah, she got some fine and delicate words. It said her words be smooth. Go ahead.
Faint or delicate in quality. Thin or not dense. Acute or piercing.
Or what?
Acute or piercing. Shy, artful, or cunning.
Cunning. That's the word we looking for. Cunning. Says cunning words. That's what the serpent had for Eve. Cunning words. So what did he tell Eve? Look, man, you can be a God. You can be like God. God trying to keep you from being like him. You don't want to eat the fruit. Like, what's wrong with you? And of course, in the UPK, we know that the fruit is literally her really going to other nations and dealing with it. That's, you know what? That's something, like a quick sidebar. That's something else I don't understand. The Lord punished Adam and Eve for going to deal with other nations. Why are you trying to join me to other nations right now?
That's heavy right there.
Like, why are you doing this? Like, if the Lord intended it to be like that, don't you think he would have just done it from the beginning?
Yeah. That's it.
Like,
yeah.
Can somebody make sense of this? It's like, I don't mean, I keep sidebarring, but like I said, when we talking about the law and talking about things, it be going so many different places, man. That's just unbelievable. I don't understand. And I do understand the slacky, because a lot of Christians don't know that breakdown. They think it was just Adam and Eve, and like, it's stupid. It just makes no sense. Even though it say in the beginning, it was man and woman, and he told them to be fruitful and multiply. And then Adam and Eve came later. Some stupid reason they still think it was only them. Through this TV and a bunch of pictures and a bunch of foolishness. Slacky, go ahead.
Verse 11. She is loud and stubborn.
And that's what I said earlier too, man. How do you lead a woman who every time you got something to say, the only thing you get is her stupid mouth running? That's it. Her dumb, stupid, idiotic mouth. She don't even, you can have the best solution. She does not even care. Her whole purpose is just to go against what you said. That's it. That's all she care about doing. going against what you said because she's not interested in building anything with you. And more importantly, she's not interested in you. That's why she's doing it. She's not interested in you. She's interested in somebody else who probably don't even want her. He just want to fall through and pounce on her when he get ready to. Mm-hmm. You the silly one without wisdom. You trying to join yourself to this woman, and she ain't studying you. She just settling for you. Mm-hmm. She just settling for you, man. Don't be that brother, man. Don't be that brother. Use wisdom and use the law, statutes, and commandments, and use your camp leaders. God damn. And you will never be that brother. Go ahead.
Kana Wakan. Her feet abide not in her house.
Her feet do what?
Abide not in her house.
Why does her feet abide not in her house? Well, what'd you say earlier? She for the streets. That's why her feet abide not in her house. Because she for the streets, man. She in the streets. Where he see her at? On the corner. Her feet abide not in her. He caught her on the corner. Now they going to her house. Come on, man. Yeah.
12.
This is insane.
Yeah, God.
This is it. And what's crazy is you see it today. They always at the club. They always at hanging out with their homegirls. Dinner ain't getting cooked at the house. Y'all niggas eat McDonald's every goddamn day. Like, what in the hell is going on, man? What is really going on? Lady, I want some beans and some rice and some cornbread with sliced potato. You understand? That's what I want.
You ain't got time to be out here in all them clubs.
Yeah. You got that. You got to cut the slow cooker on. You want to stir the beans every little cup. Right. You can't do that at the club. You can't just throw it in there and then leave. No, you got to sit over. You got to stir that. Put the seasoning in at the right time. Cut the onions up. You got to get in there and work. Yeah, right. Keep eating no goddamn gone McDonald's. I'm sick of that. Your feet ain't never at the house, man. Your feet is always somewhere else, worried about something else that doesn't even matter. It's not even of importance. How important is it for you to go be in the club? For what? What gain is it for you? You had a good time? Who the hell cares about that? It's 1,000 other ways you can have a good time. Have a good time to teach your kids how not to be twerking. That their worth is more than that. Have a good time at that. How about that be a good time for you? Why is that not a good time for you? Sis, don't let the oppressor trick you out the greatest position that you can have.
That's right.
The greatest position a black woman can have is being a mother and being a wife. It's nothing greater and more honorable that a sister can do than those two things, man. A mother and a wife. That is the golden ticket. The problem is some of y'all do not know how to be that because you have let the oppressor trick you out of your position. The beauty of it is the Lord is showing you. He's showing you. He's starting to reveal himself like, yeah, everybody, even if you don't understand the breakdown of Revelations, you can understand that it's the end time. You can understand that it's the end time, even if you don't even know the breakdown of it. You done heard it somewhere. You done heard something. You like, well, you can say to yourself, well, goddamn, that Bible is real. you can say the scriptures is real. Now all you got to do, because the Lord is emptying out the churches. The churches is falling. He killing everybody that y'all look up to, TD Jakes, the Winers brothers. He's dropping them right in front of you to show you that's not the way to go, man. And again, that just tap into the importance of liking and sharing these classes. It's so important that we do that. And don't just wait the class time to do it. Do that during the week. Do it during the week. Share the same class 3 or 4 times a week. It's so important that we get this out here, man. Because it's going to help. It's going to help build this nation, man. What the Lord say? The Lord say, my sheep hear my voice. We just got to make sure it get to them. That's our job. That's everybody's job. Nobody is exempt from that job of making sure the sheep hear the voice.
So, like it, sir, if I could.
Go ahead.
So, I just wanted to point on the topic of what you were just saying about sisters. You know, sisters can actually enjoy their life a lot better if they stop trying to lead the man's role. The oppressor got them thinking they don't need a man. That's like the child support shit. You know, they have a baby, and first thing they say, well, you can't get assistance if this man is in your home. So you got to get rid of that man. So that's where it started from. But if you look at it now the woman wants to play the man's role. But if the sister go ahead and just play her role, she will have a more enjoyable life than trying to play the role of a man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's why I say this. The sisters from ISUPK is so special because they actually enjoy life. You understand? Yeah. They get to enjoy life. They get to enjoy being a woman. They get to enjoy that. They ain't got to sit here and feel like they got to defend their household, defend their kids, because they know they got that strong brother there. You understand? So it's a big difference in how these sisters, you know, how women of the world look at life. And that's just following the oppressors, you know, the oppressor rules and laws and all that BS. You know what I'm saying? So
you absolutely right, man. It ain't nothing better than a woman being a feminine woman.
Damn right.
Because I don't want to, I don't want to. I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm not laying next to no masculine woman.
Damn right.
It's not happening, man. I don't give a God. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how soft your skin is. I don't care about none of that. Your attitude is masculine. It's going to turn, I'm going to not want to be around you. Because that's not what that's not it for me. Coming from a woman. I want my woman so soft. The scripture says something that's so heavy. It said our women were so delicate that the soles of their feet didn't touch the ground.
Yeah, right.
That's what I want. That's what I look for in a woman. I don't want, and that's how I want to treat you. You see what I'm saying? I want to treat you. Your soles of your feet never touch the ground. That ain't to say we're gonna agree on everything. I know we're gonna have this. I mean, you know, we're gonna have a regular relationship. But I'm just saying that's it. That's how I want my woman. And that's goddamn it, that's what I'm gonna have. You got me bent. I'm gonna have that, or you ain't gonna be around me.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna tell you. I know brothers say, you know, you got to work with her and raise her up. I'm not. I'm not doing it. It's too much work for me. I'm sorry. I've been through all that in the world. It's too much work. I'm not doing it. You got to come already ready. You got to be like the prize inside the cereal box. I don't want the prize you got to mail in for. That ain't the cereal I want. Remember we used to have to mail off for it? No, I want the prize that's inside. Right?
Already there.
Yeah, it's already there. I can't. It's a lot of work, man. If it's a little bit of work, I might work with you a little bit. But no, all that, no. No brother don't want that. Slacker, go ahead.
Kyle Wakan, sir. This is verse 12. Now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner.
Now, what is she waiting for at every corner?
Slacky.
to catch an unwise man.
Kawakan, sir.
Just real. Go Slacky. Go ahead, Pastor.
I was just gonna say you can basically ride around these east side of Detroit and look at every corner and you see what she was waiting on.
You gonna see it, yeah. Yeah.
So it is what it is, but we know what DC
crazy,
out here
man.
doing.
That's crazy. But we reading it right here in the Bible. Think about like good night. She looking around for a unwise brother to make a terrible mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she looking for, man.
13, tell her.
She looking for somebody that she can lead straight to death.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she looking for. To make another man commit adultery because she just got finished laying with a brother. This is a sister that wants to harm people, man. She not looking for a man to lead her. She looking for a man that she can hurt. It's like, go ahead.
Khan, verse 13. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face.
With a what kind of face?
Impudent face.
Oh my God.
Said unto him.
What Slacky? What does an impudent face mean? Like it's like a yeah. Just pull it up. It's like a no respect type of thing. And why should she respect you if you picking up women off the goddamn corner? You lustful bastard. She should have no respect for you because you don't respect yourself. You got that?
Khan, sir.
Go ahead.
The definition for that from the Oxford Language Dictionary, not showing due respect for another person.
That's what it is right there. She looked at him with no respect. She has zero respect. And then what's Salaki? Go ahead.
Verse 14.
No, yeah, just pick it up from top. 13.
Verse 13. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, verse 14, Slack. I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows.
Go ahead.
Verse 15. Therefore came I forth to meet thee. Diligently to seek thee face,
and
thy face.
And guess what? She is lying through her. I was looking for you and only you. You the only one for me. Not on that corner. I was just the first person you seen on the corner that listened to you. You know how they say I got one? Yeah, she got one. She got one.
God. And it reads, and I have found thee. Verse 16. I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry.
Oh man, she done cleaned her room. That's what she did. Room been nasty the whole all month. As soon as she seen you, she done cleaned her damn room.
Right.
To trick you and trap you. You walk in there smelling like potpourri. It was smelling like nothing but funk and farts before you. You walk in now, it's smelling like potpourri. Man, you got to be the biggest fool I ever seen. Go ahead. Slacky right quick. And that's what you get when you go pick a woman up on the corner, man.
A strange one.
That's what you should get. She got her one, coach. Go ahead.
With carved works, with fine linen of Egypt.
Oh, she got them Egyptian sheets on there.
Right. She got some Egyptian boys on there.
Egyptian sheets on hers. Good night. Go ahead.
Verse 17. Slacky, sir. I have performed. Oh, Slacky. I have perfumed my bed with mirth.
I told you that potpourri.
Aloe.
She doing it. She got potpourri on her bed. Go ahead.
With myrrh, alloys, and cinnamon.
I'm trying to get through this. We got 3 minutes to talk. I'm trying to get through it.
Verse 18. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning.
And they when they say that, you know what that means. That means she want him to lie down with her, and he wants to lie down with her. But go ahead.
I'm about to get to it. Let us solace ourselves with love.
Uh-huh.
Verse 19. For the good man
The
is
what man?
the good man.
The what man?
The good man
Go ahead.
is not at home.
He not where?
At home.
She on the corner looking for. she on the corner looking for, and the good man, meaning her husband. Her husband is not at home. She got a husband. She done met somebody that lacked understanding. Now, remember it said it was a brother that lacked understanding?
Oh, God.
Now, imagine her husband coming home and catching them.
Dead nigga.
Man, I don't even know how I could I don't even know. Like, it's TV to just walk away. Act like nothing. That's TV.
That's TV.
That's not me.
Yeah.
I'm something totally different. I don't care as quiet as I am, as cool and collective as I be. I'm telling you right now, I'm subject to burn the whole house down with them in it. I'm telling you right now, I cannot, I wouldn't be able to stop and call Hadar for counsel. None of that. I have to handle this right now. Like, let's try to get through this last scripture.
I'm gonna start back at the top, sir, if I could. Verse 19. For the good man is not at home.
Uh-huh.
He is gone on a long journey.
You at work. You now this your woman out there on the corner looking for somebody to come through it and body slam her to the mat like this wrestling or something. You at work, your girl at home getting power drive. Oh man, you got me. Go ahead,
Khan, verse 20. He have taken a bag of money with him and will come home at a day appointed.
Uh-huh.
Verse 21.
So she know what time the brother is getting off of work. So she got everything timed around him. This don't use the 1 year rule, man.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is why you should use the 1 year rule. Be wise about the woman that you choose, man. Be wise about it. Okay, go ahead. We're gonna get this ended, then we're gonna close out.
Khan. Verse 21. With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield.
With her smooth words. That's what we read earlier about what? Her smooth words. With her smooth words, she caused him to stop. Go ahead.
Khan. With the flattering of her lips, she found him.
Because them words
forced him, slack.
Them words was doing what? It was dripping off her lips like off of a honeycomb, like honey off of a honeycomb. That's what it was doing. The moral of the story, man, is when you are choosing a woman, the 1 year rule is important. And also, talking to that sister father. Sister, if you want to choose a brother, let your father choose that brother for you, man.
That's right.
Let him do it, man. The Lord has these things in place for a reason. He don't have them in place. The law is not something that's meant to oppress you, man. The law is something that is meant to save your life.
That's right.
I know in Christianity, they make it seem like the law is just something that to oppress us, to keep us down, or hold us back. No, that's done away with. You ain't got the law will save your life. Or you could take them big pills because you got them 4 or 3 letters.
Take your choice.
It's your choice, man. And with that, shalom, Israel. We're going to close out the class. Clap it up for the Lord, Josh.